Hey there, so I got a question, subscriber question. Again, remember on this YouTube channel, we do lots of things. We do interviews, walkthroughs, but often the most interesting ones are questions based on what you happen to want to know. So today's subscriber question is basically tell us some things that we may not realize about having a lot of units, maybe some unexpected surprises. So there's a couple, and maybe they're not surprises, but they always surprise me, so I'll share them. First and foremost, the amount of paperwork, not only for taxes, but just the sheer purchase and leases. And, I have boxes of paperwork, and I think you have to keep them for 7 years. So, it was the reason we got a storage unit back in the day, was simply to hold all our files. So paperwork is not a joke. Refinancing, leases, purchases, sales, Section 8 paperwork, it's just appraisals, just the sheer amount of paperwork. And the other one is bookkeeping. Can't sleep on bookkeeping, especially when you have hundreds of units. And, you have all the expenses that roll through the properties, and then you have expenses that go through the property management, and then your business or your LLCs. And oh my gosh, just the amount of paperwork is exhausting sometimes. The other one is, it pretty much all boils down to averages now. When you only have a few units, right, you could go 6, 7, 8 months before a surprise happens. When you have hundreds of units, you have a surprise every month. So you pretty much can just bake it in. There'll be a roof that goes out or a water heater that goes out pretty much every month. There might be a spike when the rainy season comes with roof leaks, but you pretty much can count on surprises. You have evictions all the time. When you have several hundred units, somebody's not paying. But as is, there's negative surprises, there's also positive, right? When you have all these units and there's appreciation, if appreciation goes up 5% and you own 1 or 2 houses, you probably don't even see that. But when you have a portfolio that's worth, I don't know, let's just use rough math, 5 million, and it goes up 10%, that's kind of interesting, right? So, the good surprises also happen when you have those kinds of units. Those are the things that jump out at me as kind of surprises. First, the paperwork. Second, every month has a negative surprise, but also all the good surprises are magnified. So in the end, running a big real estate portfolio is as you might expect, mostly good, right? Goods far outweigh the bad. But, and also the bads don't surprise you anymore. You become numb to it. That's the one thing that I probably have an advantage over a new investor who only has 1 or 2 units, is nothing surprises me anymore. No sob story surprises me. No excuses surprises me. Nothing breaking surprises me. I've been through a couple of insurance claims. Nothing surprises me. Whether it was a fire or a flood or something else, nothing surprises me. It's just all part of the process. The other one is you sort of just become even keeled. There's not too many high days or low days. That's kind of good. And the last one I talk about a lot, you just appreciate that real estate investing tests you. It tests you from day one, like we had on our Norris Drive property I talk about a bunch, but it still tests us today. We just are better at handling it. We handle it now in seconds, where before we may think about it for days. So in the end, you just get better at handling everything in real estate. And again, real estate investing at this scale, the good far outweighs the bad. So I hope you all get here, and thank you for your question. Let me know if you have others, right? Again, when you listen to this, you watch this channel, you have a subscriber question, leave it, and I will do my best to respond within 48 hours. Thanks.